Hey there, my darlings, and welcome to another podcast with me and little baby Napsloto and little Lavender here. Today we should be ranking up on the Beast Tribe, or Allied Society, should I say. Let's just check that we are actually broadcasting. Yep, live on my channel. Good. Perfect. Right. A sack full of memories. You please concerned about his stock of souvenirs. Our travel agency offers various services, one of which is the sale of Okahanu souvenirs and mementos. We take a small operating fee while the bulk of the profits are funneled back to the local artisans. The quality crafts we sell have been very popular, so much that we've been having trouble keeping the shelves stocked. We're expecting a new batch any moment. As a matter of fact, would you mind visiting one of our industrious artisans and picking up the next delivery? Gorgeous foliage, fearful tourists. You please worried about the predations of hungry fiends. It's heartening to see Dock Poga so vibrant and bustling, but the increased traffic has drawn some unwanted visitors. We're facing an infestation of Uats. If we're to protect our customers from those roving Sea King, we'll need to routinely thin their numbers. I'd appreciate the assistance of our special advisor in this matter. Sightings have been reported in the stride of the sun. Please survey the area and deal with any Uats that emerge. Community outreach in Kosanali. You please wishes to hear how the Hanu truly feel about the new tours adventure. It's heartening to see our staff taking to their work with such aplomb. Nonetheless, I'm concerned as to whether the locals are coping with the change. After all, the Turali Travel Agency is the nation's first homegrown tourist enterprise. I'm sure of those who have their misgivings, no matter how open-minded they appear. I don't suppose you'd be willing to inquire on my behalf. There's a Hanu priest in Koznakali that I'd like you to speak with. I wish to hear his opinion about our enterprise. Hello there. How can I be of assistance? My thoughts on tourism. A wonderful endeavour. I cherish the conversations I'm able to have with visitors. I'm just as delighted to hear about their culture and customs as I am to share my own. In fact, all of this made me keen to do some sightseeing myself. I want to do all I can to ensure visitors enjoy their time with us. If that contributes to the success of Lipu and Associates, all the better. Can I assume you've come to collect souvenirs? I want to impress the agency's customers with the quality of our craft, so I've been working doubly hard to ensure everything is perfect. Here, please hurry the shipment back to Yubei. Please see those souvenirs back to Yubei. I'd hate for his customers to be disappointed. Will do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yum yum. A sack full of memories. You have the new batch of souvenirs. Ah, excellent. Thank you very much. In case you were curious, this time the sack was filled with shawls, made from the same breathable fabric worn by the Hanu. They're quite fashionable if you ask me. Thank you again for your help. If past experience is anything to go by, these will soon sell out as well, so I'd appreciate any time you can spare for these delivery runs. Thank you for dealing with this, King. For the time being, our customers need not fear their predations. In fact, we've just taken the delivery of extract known as ward of Uouts and their ilk. I plan to spend the repellent in the area as an additional precaution. That said, such measures are by no means permanent. When the creatures return, I hope I can count on your help again. Welcome back. What did you glean from the feast? Marvellous! It sounds like the priest has been thoroughly enjoying the influx of visitors. We couldn't have wished for a better outcome. Either way, we must make sure the Hanu can reflect back and be thankful he supports us from the outset. I hope you can continue to do your part too. There's advancement! A gift from across the salt. Maple has the look of a solidified pillow. Elita, good to see you. Have you heard? The new eatery is a roaring success. It seems Wawakasa's time as a cook in Shaloni exposed him to all kinds of cuisines. The young fellow is both surprisingly skilled and commands an impressive repertoire. His comrades too have proven worthwhile additions, having taken well to guide work. Besides that, there's been an interesting development. You remember Sia, the Wing of Reflection representative, don't you? Our very first customer. Well, we were discussing my initiative to support former outlaws, and all of a sudden, he tells me there was something he wished to discuss in person. He's on his way to Doc Poga as we speak. I hope you can join me for the discussion. He ought to be here any moment now. Thank you for setting aside the time to come meet with me. Sia, it's wonderful to see you again. You seem fine fettle indeed. Likewise, it's heartening to see you and the business doing so well. The strides you've made since my first visit are remarkable. Your expansion into upstream Kozamauka with flying punities was quite the feat, and your decision to employ former bandits has done much for the wider community. A superb achievement. Know that my colleagues back in Tuliolo are equally impressed. Last time I was here, I spoke of our position on tourism and foreign relations. It is with regards to this that the Wing of Reflection would seek your assistance. But of course! My inner abacus is clacking away and it's urging me to do everything I can to support you. We'd love nothing more than to show foreign guests the delights Tural has to offer. Although visitors from overseas are still few and far between, what exactly would you have us do? You are aware that Tuliol has recently entered an alliance with Razatan. As it so happens, We received a visitor from the city-state. When we told her about the Dawntrail Travel Agency, she expressed an interest in experiencing the region for herself. Would you be willing to provide one of your tours? It would be our pleasure. Fortunately, we have a slot available. Excellent. The visitor's name is Rasabat. She is an aura like her esteemed adventurer, and an alchemist by trade. I shall return to Tuliola and inform her of the plan at once. I'll procure an alpaca porter for her journey. If you could attend her when she arrives, I'd be much obliged. We'll be ready and waiting. An aura like me, huh? To think that the Wing of Reflection would entrust us with the nation's honoured guest. What better way to promote Dawntrail as a premier tourist destination? We wouldn't be in this position if it weren't for you and all our hard-working staff. Now then, we can't leave anything to chance. We'll need to be fully prepared for Rasafat's arrival. I don't suppose you've visited Razat-san. I'd like to learn as much as I can about our guest's homeland. Of course, I need the vast. I'm not surprised in the least that our special advisor has travelled so far and wide. From what I heard, the climate of Thavnir is similar to that of Kamosa-uka. So I presume our guest will not be overwhelmed by the heat and humidity. My primary concern is the local cuisine. Would you mind speaking to Wawekasa and sharing your knowledge of Hanish fare with him? It may inspire him to prepare a suitable menu. Could I trouble you to share your knowledge of Hanish cuisine with Wawekasa? It might help inspire his new menu. Spicy food! Spicy food! Lots of spicy food! Spicy. Hey there. Anything I can help you with? It's an honor to welcome a guest from across the salt. Putting together a menu to suit their taste ought to make for a fun challenge. So, what might one find on the diner table in Razat-san? Searingly spicy food, and lots of it. Food that packs your spicy punch, huh? In that case, the Moblin's flavorful cuisine might be better received than the more subdued Hanu fare. In any event, I'll whip up a meal that puts local flavours front and centre and work in a few flourishes to suit our guest. I'll let people know I've got this covered. Welcome to Kozama-uka. Rasabat, I presume? It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Liplu, the founder of the Dawntrail Travel Agency. I'll be your tour guide. Thank you for accommodating me at such short notice. I am Rasabat, yes, and I represent the High Crucible of Alchema, Razat-san's state-sponsored alchemical workshop. Oh, you're Elita, aren't you? What a coincidence. Forgive me, you must not remember. I'm one of the alchemists you met in the Great Work. My associates and I examined your friend Estinian. Ah, I see you already knew each other. Well, I think it's a little more one-sided than each other suggests. The people of Razazan know, all of Thavnir and beyond, owe a debt of gratitude to Elita. The same goes for all of us here at the Turali Travel Agency. She's done so much to support our enterprise, not to mention the nation at large. Incredible! Fate certainly works in mysterious ways. I couldn't agree more. Seeing as how the two of you are already acquainted, perhaps you'd care to join us on the tour. She'll have her own personal protector. Wonderful. Allow me to escort you to your room. Rasabat, I'm sure you'll want to unpack your belongings. Would you mind waiting here? We'll be back in no time. I can't wait to see what Kozuma Uka has to offer. This is going to be marvelous. Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's get going, shall we? Aww. What a splendid place. Razapat's satisfaction is plain upon her face. I am deeply indebted to the agency and all its hard-working staff. I'm so relieved everything went off without a hitch. And who'd have thought that we'd get to watch the Hanu rehearsing next Ihana? I can only hope Razaphat enjoyed her experience as much as I believe she did. I want to thank you all for everything you've done. This was a true delight. The climate may be similar to that of Ravnir, but the native flora has been a sight to behold. Speaking as an alchemist, there were so many intriguing specimens, such potential. And the people and their culture. It was fascinating to learn how the Hanu and the reed-woven floats to channel their magic during rites and rituals. Oh, and the punities were simply adorable. This will all make for a very engaging account when I report back to Vitra. Our two nations may have forged an alliance, but the ink has barely begun to dry on the parchment. Indeed, it was thanks to the efforts of the Scions that an agreement was reached at all. It would be presumptuous to claim that Tuliol and Razatan truly understand one another yet. Which is why the Satrap sent me, to explore the potential for other mutually beneficial arrangements, and to confirm the friendship between our nations will stand the test of time. The Hanu and their unique magic traditions, the plant specimens you spoke of. You think this knowledge would benefit Razatan? If we're able to maintain relations and encourage the flow of people between our two nations, Razatan stands to gain a great deal. Of that I'm certain. Besides, there's so much more I'd wish to learn about this land. I plan on spending the rest of my time here doing just that. Wonderful! Simply wonderful! When you return to Razatan, I hope you let everyone know what a great place Kozumauka is to visit, or better yet, the whole of Tural. I definitely will. Well, I suppose we should head back to the agency. You just leave the rest to us. We'll make sure the remainder of Razaphat's stay is truly unforgettable. Razaphat is resting in her quarters. I must say I'm relieved. The tour ended without incident. Thank you for everything you've done. For our visiting alchemist, I dare say Kozumauka's vegetation seems like a veritable cornucopia. Any discoveries made via the Alliance will benefit Tuliol as much as Razatan. Indeed, this type of exchange is precisely what the Wing of Reflection had hoped for. I shall make my proposal to the Dawn servant Koana as soon as I return to the capital. There's no doubt in my mind the tourism industry deserves official backing, and once we may offer it, we shall have a commemorative monument erected to make this clear to one and all. Your support means a great deal, but I can't understate the role Elita and the people of Kozamauka had to play in our success. Their happiness is just as important to me. The pell we earn must serve to enrich the community, which is why I can't rest on my laurels for even a moment. Thanks to the travels of Liku and her associate, the 2-hour travel agency is on the cusp of receiving official backing from the Wing Reflection. Oh my god, that's looking so amazing. The future is bright for 2-hour's incipient tourism industry. With the Pelu principle of mutually beneficial trade underpinning the endeavour, where tourists tread, happiness is soon to follow. Extra special advisor. Right, this must be the last rank up to go because I didn't get bonus quests. So the next rank up will be the final one. When it reaches 1550 or above, I know it'll be the last one coming up. What do we have available? Framer's kit. Just the Framer's kit. Make sure there is nothing else to buy. Obviously you can buy material from these guys. There was no weapons. It highlights armor initially, so I wonder if... Oh, it might give the Pelu outfit when it reaches the next rank. With the Wing of Reflections backing, it feels as if we have the full weight of the government behind us. As a business person, there's no greater honour. Thank you, Elita, for all you do. People's belongings could tell you a great deal about them. Since I started offering guests my services, I feel as I've got an insight to all sorts of people's lives. I wonder what kind of strange contraptions and outlandish gears will have to appear when we start welcoming more guests from across the salt. I'm getting excited just thinking about it. How does it feel to have accompanied our Hanish visitor? As far as I'm aware, this is the first time in Tuliol's history the government has entrusted a guest of honour to a private enterprise. I can't help but feel proud of what we've achieved. I'm delighted Raspat enjoyed her visit, not to mention overjoyed that the Wing of Reflection gave us their backing. Just so there are no misunderstandings, it's not the backing itself that has me so happy. No, it's that our efforts are beginning to bear fruit. Hey there, adventurer. With the Hanu helping out, things are going pretty well here at the eatery. For the most part, I've been making local dishes. Different guests have different tastes, so I like to speak with our customers and figure out which flavors will suit their preferences. It's rewarding work, I'll tell you that. And so there we have it. It would be great to learn about Hanu culture. I'm intrigued to see what day-to-day life is like here. Okay, Hallie! Oh my god, so adorable. Anyway, my lovelies, thank you for watching.